And in Chicago to start out, let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Jermaine O'Neal out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Paul George, and it's Daniels in at center.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
And so here is Indiana after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's George, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, coming out of high school, George had a lot of options. He chose Fresno State, and it was a good call. His skills were on full display. He got to grow and blossom there. He became a leader. Even got his number retired and earned the number 10 pick in the draft, which was a surprise. But he's paid that off in a big way over his career.
Now here's Simmons. KD passes to Davis. The wide open look for Durant. Nailed from three-point land.
You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Lewis attacking. And Simmons with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's O'Neal after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Kobe, that's for 2. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Daniels with it, defended by Shen. It's tipped, stolen by O'Neal. Lewis against Kobe, takes it off the glass.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
O'Neal against Davis. Now, here is O'Neal. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, George. Three-pointer. And Davis pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending. And he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Daniels. McGinnis comes in for O'Neal. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Paul George. Clock is at 3. Oladipo. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Chicago. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
Lewis against Simmons. Lewis passes to Oladipo. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Lewis against Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Some changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol's checked in for O'Neal. Giannis comes in for Davis. And it's Ginobili in for Ben Simmons. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Home team ball.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Outside for Durant. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Durant's got 5.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Rick Smith.
Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? They get it back. Misses the layup. Chicago leading by 12. Here's KD. And finished up by KD.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He's covered by Ginobili. From 13.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
Another 3 for Chicago.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Steve from Ginobili. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Chicago leading by 17. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Anthony out there with LeBron James. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gasol at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The dish to Oladipo. Over Gasol. And that one comes up a bit short. Chicago leading by 19 points. James finds Gasol. James outside. And LeBron throws it down hard.
It seems ages at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Oladipo outside. Knocks it loose and stolen by LeBron. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quick.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Up with a new group on the floor. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Lewis kicks to George. Indiana again missing. Chicago leading by 23. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Lewis with the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Stolen by Lewis. And a fast break now for the Pacers. George with the ball. Granger outside. Knocked away. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
For the away team.
The first free throw is good. Chicago making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And so he hits both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Anthony. James outside. Here he goes. And the dunk by James.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Taken away by Anthony. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Shen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. A seventh of a ton. And yet, unstoppable.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hibbert's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Lewis with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. George against James. O'Neal trying to break free.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Now here is George. Indiana moving it around. Lewis passes to Granger. Just his first attempt. That shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Anthony in the corner. Outside Leonard. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Here's O'Neal. And they get it back. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Chicago. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hibbert kicks to George. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. From the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. O'Neal, that's a 2. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And great move there to ensure they end the quarter on a strong note.
Yeah, really strong move to the rim as well. Sometimes you'll opt for the layup, but not this time.
And so it's Chicago going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got Danny Granger, also Jermaine O'Neal out there. And it's Lewis in at the point. Got a piece of it. Shot on the wing.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Home team ball.
Here's Simmons. To the left side wing. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Durant in the corner. Offensive rebound. And he drops it in from the low post. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
Jermaine O'Neal.
He hits both from the stripe. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Another three for Chicago.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's George missing.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Kobe, the pass to O'Neal. They double him with George. A three from Bryant. Another three for Chicago.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
George up top. Defended by Bryant. George, no good.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Tries from 10, and there's Shaq. That's good on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Outside, George. Can they get it? O'Neal with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Troy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Lewis gets the bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Now Simmons. He has 7. Bryant finds Davis. The kick out to Bryant. Another 3 for Chicago.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
outside. George. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. O'Neal with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Luke Longley's checked in for O'Neal. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. It's Oladipo on the wing. Driving the lane, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
Substitution for the away team, number 24.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Bryant passes to Simmons. Longley down low. McGinnis covering. And the Pacers with possession here. Pass to Person for the three. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And it's the Pacers' ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
46 seconds left in the third. Here's Person. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Sabonis, he's checked in for McGinnis.
In Person, physical, efficient scorer, especially from deep where you can't give him any room to shoot.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Chicago. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside Gasol. James outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shots good by Anthony.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
From the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Anthony, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. It's Oladipo on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets under. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pau Gasol is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony, and it's LeBron James, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the inside, Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Pass to Person. Covered by Giannis. Lots of room. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Antetokounmpo finds James. From outside, off the mark. Person against Anthony. Poked away. Driving inside. And the rejection by Giannis. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Person. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Oladipo. Indiana again missing. James dishes to Gasol, and Leonard has it in the corner. And then Leonard with the dunk.
At about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Kawhi Leonard.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And the pass to Oladipo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Paul Gasol.
Sometimes it's about presence, and Oladipo has it. Really willing himself to the line and going right into the defense that time. He forced the foul.
At the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
McGinnis, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Anthony on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Down low. And McGinnis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Gasol with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
.141 left to play in the final quarter. Gasol with the steal. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Leonard draws the double. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Anthony can't hit. And so here is Indiana. Oladipo right side. He's covered by Leonard. Passes it to Person. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. His 3-pointers off the mark. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Chicago.
Substitution for the away team.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Covered by Anthony. No good off the front iron.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Chalk up 2 there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Oladipo against James. And James throws it down.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Dick